Good afternoon from Glass House Aquatics. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is a kind of rainy day here today, a little cool, but it's kind of letting up. I think maybe the sun's coming out tomorrow, which will be good. It's Saturday. We're going to have a pretty weekend. I am down here in my fish room for a couple reasons. One, I just love to be down here. Two, I got some more plants. Hopefully they'll be good for the fry. We're going to check them out. I'll show you guys what kind I got and found. And also update on the mama who had babies yesterday and who else is having babies. Supplies, supplies, supplies. So plants, I'll go ahead and put them in the sink. Every time I open them on the counter, which I do, I end up dumping the water in the floor when I turn around. I got another siphon. I had one of these before and it broke. The little siphon pump on it broke. But I love this one because it drains water out so quickly. I used it for my pond. I got another hydroponic basket. I got some more of this guppy food. My fish love this. I don't think you have to feed a certain type of food every single day. I think, you know, there's all kinds of foods out there that you can feed. No one food is just completely recommended all the time. I think it's good to kind of change it up and give like a variety in your diet. I mean, who would want to eat the same thing every single day? I think it's good for digestion, especially for my ranchu. I try to give her like greens, and I haven't done the peas yet, which I really want to do. But anyways, this is good. Guppies love it. I do a flake food. I grind it up. This one's ground up really good for the fry. This is bigger for the mamas and daddies. I have algae wafers, stuff that floats to the bottom for corridoras, and then for my plecos. I have pellets, 2 different kinds for the ranchu. Some of them float, some sink. So fry food that's actually specifically for fry. So I don't know, I try different things. I try to change it up, but some foods they seem to like better than others, but they eat it all. Mine do anyways. Update from the last video. Let me turn up the lights because you'll be able to see better. So I had a mama in here. She wasn't in a breeder box, and I just let her drop her fry in here, and she did a great job. She dropped quite a few little fry. I think there's maybe 20 in here. I put them in a breeder box, but honestly, I think they could have stayed out in the tank. There's actually 3 that I didn't catch, and I saw them down here this morning swimming around, and they're doing fine. Yeah, there they are. They're in here with the plecos, which, oh, look. First one that's come out of the cave. Oh, and they're my lemon blue-eyes. They're the L144s. That's what they call them. But look, and that daddy has done so good. Oh, they're going to be so pretty. Super excited about those. Look at all those I'm going to have. Oh, anybody needing plecos, just let me know. But here is the babies. And I'm going to get some better plants. And I'm going to try some of these floating plants because when I left this mama in here, I noticed a bunch of these fry were up in the top of these plants, just sitting there, just hovering for safety. The mama didn't try to get them because I watched her. But if there were other fish in there, that was a good protection. So I was really happy with that. Now, I've still got 2 mamas in here that look like they're about to explode. They're so big. Like, what are you ladies waiting on? Maybe they're just, I don't know, just hanging out. Maybe pregnant mamas hanging out. I'll keep you guys updated on their status. It's got to be soon. This mama's still in here hanging out. Big. And then 2 more in here. And haven't seen any fry yet. But we're going to get these breeder mops out of here. I don't like those. I just don't. Y'all may use them, may love them, but I'm just not a fan. I kind of like the more natural look anyways. Alright guys, I'm going to feed real quick and then we'll unbox these plants and see where I'm going to put them. I meant to get some more terracotta pots to put them down into. Maybe I'll go out tomorrow and get them. They already come in like these little hydroponic cups, but they just look so much cuter in the terracotta pots. Alright, feeding is done. And I got some water lettuce. I think I'm going to put it in a couple of these that definitely have the mamas in it right now. It's got some good roots coming down, and the guppy fry could hide in that really good, and I think it'll grow pretty well. That'll be good. I've got these lights in here which will help the growth. Looks pretty cool from the top too. I think I'm going to put it in this one and this one. And I got a red flame sword plant. This desperately needs a plant. So I'm gonna put that down in here. And this one is gonna need a terracotta, so that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, but that's okay, I'll get one. Alright, so I got the plants in. I'll show you guys the plants. And we also had another mama drop fry. Actually, I think she's just beginning to drop fry. And I don't know which one she is because there's several big ones over there, but we'll gander at those two. So I got all the plants in. And I also have a couple additional ones that Seth brought me from his aquarium. He was up there cleaning and propagating, and I thought these would work really good as well for the fry. This is water sprite. So he had actually a good amount of it, so I put it in there with the water lettuce. And there's the water lettuce. Put some down here so you can see it from above. It's really cool looking. And I've got some water sprite in these as well, and then one over there that has another guppy mama. So this is my red flame sword that I found today, and it was a good deal. I think it's a pretty good sized plant for $5.99, and also came in a hydroponic cup. I put another sword in here because this tank had no live plants, which it needed. My whole plan now is probably going to be just for fry and juvenile grow out for these, not to put mamas in to drop fry, and probably these two. I'm going to need all these. Down here maybe a section just for mamas to drop fry, but my only dilemma is it's not tall enough for 10-gallon tanks. So I either will put smaller tanks down here or do it in another area in the fish room. I know a breeder that I got some fish from. He has 2.5-gallon tanks that he puts mamas in to drop fry. Now the only issue is I use these heaters right here, and I think they would be overkill for the small tanks. And I really like these digital heaters, so I don't know. I'm gonna ponder on that one for just a bit. Y'all check out those baby plecos. Aren't they adorable? I love their color. They'll be out soon. I'll be putting algae wafers in here for them to eat. They're hiding in these gravel. I don't know how many there is. I know there's at least 2 or 3. Oh, I see another one there, and that one's chasing it. No! Okay, I've got to get these out of here. I've got a net in here. We're gonna get them out. I've already got one in the breeder box, but there's just not enough cover in here for these. So I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get them moved. I just didn't know which mama it was. Alright, you guys, I gotta rescue these babies, and I will see you guys at some point. Alright guys, a quick morning feeding before I head out to an Easter egg hunt at my church. I wanted to come down here and get a good look at the plecos. I had some people asking how many there was in there, and I didn't count them while they were in the cave, and I'm afraid it is a bit too late because they have come out of the cave. One was out last night, went back in, but now I think they're all starting to venture out, and counting them now at this point is probably not going to happen because they're in the Java moss, and you can see them just kind of here and there. Daddy's still got a bunch of them in the cave. I brought a flashlight down here so we can kind of see. We can see in there. Look at that. That is fascinating. These things are just super cool. I love breeding fish. The whole process is amazing. New life is just incredible. To be able to have a fish room to do that in and share that with other people, I think is just a gift. So I absolutely love it. There's Mama back there. I may try to spawn her again. We'll see, because I'm gonna have to find homes for these. Obviously I can't keep 75 plecos. People are in need of these little guys, then I will do some more spawning of them. Alright you guys, I gotta head out for my egg hunt. I will see you guys later this weekend. Alright, I'm back. It is super windy out here today. We had some big storms roll through last night. The wind was crazy. We had lightning, tornado warnings, all that good stuff. But luckily, we were good. We didn't lose power or anything, which I was glad, because when we lose power, my aquarium lights reset. So when they go off at night, they're on like a 24/7 cycle. So they dim down to like moonlight and then they go off. But the power goes off, then the lights come back on. Like, they start their cycle again. So I have to come down here because I don't want them doing that in the middle of the night. and turn them off. And one night I had to do like 3 times. But we are preparing for something down here. We are going to purchase a generator to run this room. I'm not super concerned about it right now because we won't have any crazy cold temperatures probably from here on until fall again. But still, it would be nice to have a generator so the tanks, if we do lose power, will not drop temperatures. So that's something that we are going to be installing this spring or summer. But I am back down here because I'm going to do a water change in this room. We've got like a family get together tomorrow, so I don't want to have to do it tomorrow. And I'm going to be working on that today. Super easy. This system is so much easier. It just drains out on its own. I can put it into a bucket and use it for my plants, or just drain the excess out into the yard. Before, I was having to tilt this and dump it over, and it was super heavy, and trying to roll it across this gravel. This is working very nice, taking a lot of extra time out of this process. Alright guys, water change complete. I had a little surprise as I was doing the water change. So I went over here to my black mosaics. As I was filling the tank back up, I noticed some fry, and they were all swimming in one spot on the surface. So I was able to get my big net and just net them all up. We have another addition to the nursery, y'all. Look at this. She dropped a good little amount of them. Not sure when she dropped those, but we had this storm go through last night. Maybe it jump-started these mamas into labor, so I don't know how many more I'm going to find over the next day or so. I don't know. I'm waiting and watching. This purple right here, she looks really big. It's a circus, and we have like 40-mile-an-hour winds going on out here, so I've had like stuff just blow by as I was doing water changes. I don't know. I'm seeing things. I feel like I'm on the Wizard of Oz. Alright, you guys, I am headed in. I got a few things to do, and I hope you guys are having a blessed weekend.